Alright guys, and welcome back to more Secret World. Oh, no zombie. As you've noticed, my character probably looks a little different, as do the abilities in my bar. I recorded about, let's say an hour, good hour's worth of footage, and then realized that my microphone was not being picked up. So, I recreated the character, tried to get it to look basically the same, wasn't really big on the blood magic anyways, so I picked up elementalism and shotgun. It's two I've worked with before, but haven't explored past Kingsmith. So it's something I want to do, because I really enjoyed shooting lightning and shooting people with a giant shotgun. But again, by the time I got to Kingsmith, I'd switched to, I think, Assault Rifle Chaos or something. So I'm going to try and stick to elementalism shotgun, see how it works. It's something I'm a pretty big fan of both items, or both weapons, I should say. The survivability is low, the damage is high. So we may need to pick up a heal from one of the other trees, but should be okay for now. I made sure to get to exactly where I was. Luckily it wasn't too far in, and it was really easy to get back here just with skipping cinematics and things like that. So that's good. Alright, so we just did tier 3 there, just defending the barricades against the zombie invasions. Next one is, the barricades are safer now, but the zombies keep coming. Something is clearly driving them up the street, but to focus attacks on the sheriff's office. Venture down Elm Street and locate the source of the attacks. So, let's head down here and see about taking the zombies out. You know, if these gave XP, I'd be alright with killing them, but they don't, and that kinda sucks. Oh well. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. So that's what's causing the attacks right there, and now it wants us to kill it. Great thing about elementals is that long range is really, the range on it is really, really far, which is awesome. Alright, so we completed that. It appears we are dealing with bigger problems here than just the reanimated dead. The name Drog is ringing a lot of bells around here, and I'm told we have plenty of information on these marine creatures on ancient record. We could still use more information, however, particularly about the larger varieties with the lobster claws and their general ecology. On that note, they do have some excellent shellfish in that region, worth looking into if you work up an appetite. No. Not a chance am I putting anything from this place in my mouth. That sounds gross. Let's pick up the damage one. We can't use it right now because it says we need Major Talisman Skills 1, so we're going to put that up in here. Bam, that's just good. It's more health from the passive bonus here. Gives me 20 more health. The mail has probably not been delivered since before the fog. In the current situation, who could blame the Postal Service? Still, receiving packages might lift the spirits of the few remaining survivors on the island. Neither snow nor rain. Something about the gloom of night. Neither snow nor rain, ... Something about the gloom of night. Isn't that what they say? But the postman is nowhere to be seen. You better take the matter in your own hands. Sounds like a plan. Gonna pick up this package here, because I feel like picking that one up. Now it wants us to go to the Raven's Knock. I'm gonna take out these zombies here and head up the street. Actually, before I get too far in, I'm gonna bring this bar down here, pin it, put that drink right there. That's basically, it's just a health potion. So restore my health if I get too low. Well, if I drink it, I should say. That's a fast zombie. Ooh, a ring. Cool. Awesome. Yes, equip it. For some reason the UI bugs that little red circle with a line through it. Can't remember what that's called. No, it's the cross thing. Usually means you can't equip the item, but I know for a fact I could equip it because we had the we upgraded our major talismans. So there you go. Put the package in. This is a stock answer. It really tells us nothing.
Hi there.
We're gonna do the occultist cookbook here. A dusty tome on Madame Roget's bookshelf is full of details about occult symbolism. An understanding of symbolic patterns can be applied to making weapons more potent. Tier 1. Study the patterns in the occult tome and learn to arrange runes into a glyph. The glyph can then be inscribed onto a chaos focus to make the chaos focus more powerful. So, we'll examine the book like it says. We already know that pattern. I'll show you when I get it done. Collect all these things. Combine the runes to create a glyph. Now what you do is you take these 4 runes that it gave you, put them in this shape. You need a toolkit as well. Bam, makes a glyph. The letters on the runes are basically what decides what stat is going to come out on them. Unfortunately, we have to use it on the chaos focus. Oh well. So there's that. Got that quest done real quick. And some quick experience, which is nice. Oh. Chill out, dude. Hit and run. Definitely want to get this because I've been using a lot of elementalism abilities to take things out. I want to get down to both barrels as quick as possible for another AoE finisher. So I'm going to buy this up and Gunsmoke because whenever you apply Weaken, the target takes 11 physical damage. I don't think I have anything that applies Weakened yet, but it's really easy to get things that apply Weakened. I think, yeah, here if I put 2 points into here, pump action would then become my. I am actually gonna get pump action because it's an AOE builder, which would be nice for the packs of zombies. And then it will also cause Weakened, which will allow me to do more damage. So we just handed that in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to Deputy Andy, pick up his second mission. Man, those alarms are going off a hell of a lot.
It sure is good to see someone living.
Dragonet. Andy has a theory about the sea monsters and how to potentially slow their advance. Kill the Dragon, destroy their pods to find out if he's onto something. Andy has been observing the monsters that came from the sea and how they drag slimy pods around onto the beach. He figures around and onto. Man, I'm so bad at reading. He figures the pods must be valuable. Go down to the beach to study the Drog and do whatever you can to sabotage them.
Now the Walking Dead? I can wrap my head around that. They're dead folk, just walking is all. But those other things? Tall and pale, slimy as maggots. They washed up with the fog. They came and dragged the townsfolk out to sea. Drowned them.
Oh yeah, slight nudity warning.
He took them out to sea in a garbage bag.
My bad.
Said they were gonna go for a swim. Said they needed the exercise. They never came back. A few years later, neither did my dad. Jeez, I still miss those kittens. The townsfolk, they did come back, dragging what looked like eggs. The big ones, they come out of those eggs, like something from Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They're littered all over the place and guarded, and I'm thinking to myself, Andy, That's gotta mean something. That's gotta be a clue. Why keep an eye on something if it ain't valuable? That's police work. That's deduction, plain and simple. So I'm thinking, what came first, the maggot or the egg? Obviously the egg, right?
Gross. So yeah, again, slight nudity warning. It's really only in these areas so far that I've seen, and I've been to all 3 zones. I haven't been very far into Transylvania, but yeah, it seems like the main slight bit of nudity here and there happens strictly in Solomon Island. The reason why I say Solomon Island is because this is just one part. Kingsmouth is just one part of the whole place.